Hi students, welcome back. Hope you're doing good. In last class, we saw about how to create basic kind of shapes using your curves or surface. We tried using your circle. You hope you people would have tried even using your cube, okay, or the square, nerve square, and also your EP curve to draw the lines in order to create the shape. Okay, so we also saw about the loft and revolve. In advanced classes, we'll be seeing about all the details with regard to surface. Today, what I'm planning to do is I'm planning to give you an introduction about polygon modeling. So we were dealing with surface where we created shapes using lines and curves, how you people would be drawing in Illustrator. So now we'll be totally working on a 3D kind of polygon kind of mesh. So we are gonna go to the next one after curves, which is your poly modeling. So I'll show you how polygon works. Okay. So first, what I'll do is I'll click on the cube. Okay. So when the cube is there, so I'm going to press my F key. So my shortcut will be like seen here. So see what I'm doing. So in my cube, I'm having 6 sides. Okay. So all the 6 sides are made up of 4 joints. Okay. So when I press number 1 key in Maya, see what happens. Nothing. When I press 2, this is my cube. But when I press 2, Maya is trying to convert a cube into a sphere. Okay, it's not it's literally creating a sphere, but it's trying to apply smoothness for this cube to which has transformed into a sphere here. So see how many sides I'm having. I'm again pressing 1. So 6 sides or 6 polys. I'm pressing a cube here. See how many polys is required to create a sphere. Okay. So 6 sides here again is like so many kind of polys that is required. Okay. So the simplest way to create a sphere, click a cube, press 2, sphere will be there. The only problem here is the smoothness will not be proper. Okay, but you will get the shape. It again depends. Okay, so that is what. So when you press 3, again press 2, press 3. Can you see the number of lines that's increasing? So the smoothness increases, and now we'll go on to the way by which we can edit your polys. So polygon is a four-sided kind of object. So you can edit 1 point separately, or you can edit 2 points separately, or you can edit 4 points together. Okay, so that's how polygon is placed. So we'll see how it works. Just right click. You have vertex, edge, and face. Okay, so just click vertex, right click, vertex. Vertex is nothing but a single point inside a polygon by which you can edit your object. Okay, so you can rotate, you can first translate either in x-axis, y-axis, or in your z-axis. Okay, so that is your vertex. F7 is edge, F8 is object, F9. Okay, select these two things, increase it. You can increase this height alone. Okay, so anything is possible. Okay. Sky is the limit, guys. So that is the kind of flexibility you get. Next, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna create a ramp. Okay, ramp is nothing but I'll show you. Just press W, polycube. I want the width to be increased. 1 second. Okay, so now I'm gonna increase the size. So the width. No, I want the depth. Okay, depth is fine. Okay. Sorry. So now what I'm gonna do is the subdivision width. I don't want subdivision width. Let it be. No issues. Subdivision height. Do I want it? No. Okay. Subdivision depth. Okay. So I'm increasing the number of counts here. What I'm going to do here is I want to have a slope here. Okay. So how to create a slope using these kind of polygons? Today we'll be seeing, and how Maya is gonna apply smooth here. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll go to my side view. This is my side view. Okay, side view. Okay. So now first I'll place the object onto the plane. Keep it at the center. Now we are ready to work. First I'll go to the vertex mode. Okay. So first select all the vertex. Take it up. Select all the vertex. Take it up. Select all the vertex. Take it up. If you want to individually edit it, you can also edit it. No issues. Okay. A nice curve. Okay, so this is done. I'll go to my perspective. See how the curve has come. F8, my object. So when I press 1, it's normal. Press 2, see what's happening. It's totally become a rounded kind of shape. Okay. So I'm again going to press 1. This is normal. So you can also create these kind of shapes, but if you want to get very smooth kind of curves with so much amount of detail, I'll also show you one more option, which is called as your edge loops. Okay, so before I do this, first I'll show you how edge loop works for a cube. by which we will be understanding how it's gonna work for this kind of complex kind of model. So what I'll do is I'll create two cubes. The same cube I have duplicated here, which is having 6 sides. So first I'm going to apply edge loop, sorry, the smooth becomes a sphere. So again one, it's normal. So I'm going to go to my modeling, go to the option called as edit mesh. Okay, where is mesh? Okay, mesh tools, insert edge loop tool. Okay, so just click on the sides. Okay. You should remember that edge loop needs to be applied on all sides in order to get a uniform kind of smoothness. So always see to it edge loop is applied on all sides. I need to apply edge loops on 6 sides. Just need to see. Just press F8. Just press F. So now you rotate and see. So all the sides loops would have been applied. Okay. So I'll show you 3 boxes. 1, 2. Just move it. I'll also create one more box. Duplicate this. So the center box doesn't have edge loops. This box to the left has edge loops nearer. I'll log in, do mesh tools, insert edge loop tool. I'll put it slightly far away. Okay. In order to show you how edge loop works. Okay, all 6 sides uniformly done. Yes. Okay, F8, object mode. So now we are gonna start applying smooth. So when I apply 2, see the output. When I apply 2, see the output. When I apply 2, see the output. Okay. So this is a cube with no edge loop applied. This one with edge loop applied, but very near to the corner. So this one is again edge loop applied, but slightly away from the corner. Okay. So what Maya is doing here is it is trying to create a curvature from the place where the edge loop starts and where the edge loop ends. It's trying to create a curvature. Okay. From here to here. So you get these kind of rounded kind of shapes. So when the edge loops are very near like this, you get very kind of soft kind of shapes. So what I'll do, just press 1. Again, I'll make a duplicate. I'll make it still more nearer. You will see how sharp your edge loop works. Okay. The only disadvantage when you use edge loop is it increases the polygons a lot. So you need to be very careful when you're applying your edge loops. It increases your polygons. It increases the complexity of your mesh. Okay. So when all the kind of your design work gets approved, you finally apply edge loops. Okay. So it's always better you have your models in all the kind of iterations. The basic model, the model which you did in the first level and also in the second level. Okay, so that you can start wherever you want. It gives you the flexibility to do the corrections wherever you want. Okay, So that is the thing. So now what I will do, again I'm gonna apply smooth. Again I'm gonna apply smooth. You can see the output here between these two things. It, it has some smoothness, but not so much like this. Okay. So the same way we are gonna apply edge loop here. So for this, edge loop needs to be applied here. This region, so that it applies throughout. This region, the bottom, to the corners, this corner, in the back corner. I think it's done. I think it's done, guys. Okay. So F8, my object is selected. So 1, 2. So I'm gonna press 2. Deformed 2. It's gonna retain its shape. Okay. So this is how it works. So what I am trying to say is try experiment all these kind of things with your models. Try creating some basic shapes and experiment that. Okay. Okay. So what we'll do today is you'll have a homework. I'll show you some two exercise. One is your power switch. Okay. So you are expected to create the outer box separately and the inner switch separately. So you need to see about how the bend is, visualize it and create a power switch like this. So this will help you to understand how to create smooth kind of edge loops for your objects. You don't currently worry about this one, the circular hole. So in the coming classes, we'll see about how to create these kind of holes in this. So as of now, we'll try to concentrate more on creating these kind of smooth edges and also curves for our switches. Okay. So this is exercise number 1. So give it a try. So if you're able to do it, next one would be a slightly challenging one, which would be your sofa. So where you'll be creating the basic shapes like this, then working with edge loops, trying to restructure your shapes, then creating the cushions, which would be slightly challenging. So you need to be slightly creative. So utilize today's class as well as the weekend for doing this. If you are not able to do it on, I think on Tuesday, right? Yeah, in the coming Tuesday, uh, I'll personally try showing you. I'll create and share you the videos, and you will be able to understand like where you people went wrong if you are not able to complete it. Or we can also like think about sharing any kind of shortcuts in how to achieve the output very easily. Okay, so there is nothing called as a fixed way when you're creating any kind of model. So the only thing which is very important is your topology for your modeling. For example, if you are instructed to create any kind of smooth kind of surface, um a modeler's work will be based upon, will be evaluated more upon how evenly he has placed a number of polycounts, or whether he has used every polygons for a specific reason. For example, I have used here the polys in various kind of steps, right? So this gives me the advantage to get a very kind of smooth kind of flow here. Okay, so if the number of polys are more without any kind of reason, then the modeler will not be evaluated in the right way. Okay, even when you're modeling, don't unnecessarily keep a lot of polygons until and unless it's required. Don't keep more amount of polys. So that is a requirement. So we'll see how you are able to create it. Under all circumstances, see to it you have a progressive save. For example, I can save this as save scene as desktop as 001, which is my first level of work. So if you are done with this, if you want to proceed to the next level with regard to detailing, you can do the save scene as 002. Okay. So at any given point of time when your Maya crashes, what happens here is you can go back to your original file, which can be file 001, and you can start from the previous version. You don't need to like restart it again from the scratch. It applies even for your animation. So there are chances that your file might crash anytime in Maya. So be aware, even when you're doing your exams, you need to be double careful where you cannot redo your exams again. So always keep it a habit of saving your files then and there, and also do an incremental save, a progressive save, okay, with names and numbers so that you can go back. Okay, so this is what I wanted to tell you. So that's it for today. So experiment all these kind of things. Any doubts, I'm online, you can call me for any kind of clarifications. So if you have any problems, do let me know. Share your uh, WeChat screen or your Maya screen here. Or if you are not able, if you are stuck up at any given point of time, you can also take a video and send it to me. I'll see to it. I can also give you solutions by recording a video and sending back to you guys. Okay. So that's it, guys, for today's class. So try to finish these two files by Sunday. Okay. So the switch needs to be finished in class today. If you want, you can start working on your SOFA in your class. Okay. Have a great day. Thank you.